Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how you can be a little bit more of a morning person, because I know like back to school season has kind of come upon us again, and I know myself recently I have had to change my sleeping schedule from like 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. back to 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. So I have had to implement some tricks to help me wake up a little bit easier and fix my sleep schedule, and I'm sure I'm not the only one in this situation. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the tips that I used in order to make myself more of a morning person and to not make it so dreadful to have to wake up in the mornings. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers, and give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's just get right on into the video. Okay, so if you are like me, your biggest problem is actually getting out of the bed. I have a terrible tendency to shut off my alarm and not actually wake up, and this has made me late for quite a few things, so that's just not good. So we had to like get rid of that habit. So what I have been doing to make it so that I don't sleep in, and also this makes my mornings a lot more enjoyable as well, and kind of makes me look forward a little bit more to waking up. So if you also have trouble with that, then this will also help you. But what I do is I set my alarm 30 minutes to when I actually have to wake up, because I don't know about you, but I love waking up and then seeing that I still have a little bit of extra time to sleep. So I set my alarm to 30 minutes before I actually wake up. Let's say I have to wake up and actually be out of bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. I set my alarm for 7:30, and then I place my alarm across the room so that in the morning I have to get out of bed to turn it off. And make sure you set it to a loud ringtone, because again, if you're like me, if you set it too quiet, it's across the room, you just won't wake up. So I just set mine on my desk so it's across the room, and then when it's 30 minutes before I get up, turn my alarm off, and then you can turn on some little lights. I have my little fairy lights above my bed, but if you have any kind of like lamp or anything, that would work too. So turn on whatever little light that you want to turn on, and then go back to sleep for 15 minutes. You'll have another alarm set for 15 minutes later, which will then wake you up again. And it won't be so miserable to wake up again, because you're not going to be in like a deep sleep or anything like that. You might like lightly doze off, but you'll probably just be in a light sleep. So when that second alarm goes off, you can wake up, go on your phone. I'll sit there and I will check TikTok, I will check Instagram, which by the way guys, if you're not following me on any of those, you should. And yeah, I'll just kind of scroll my phone, and then another alarm goes off 15 minutes later, which is your time to wake up. So it kind of gives yourself half an hour to actually wake yourself up for the day. Which I found super helpful for me. It made my mornings so much more enjoyable. I was actually able to get through them and it wasn't terrible waking up, and I never overslept my alarms because I actually had to get out of bed to turn them off. So that's what I personally suggest doing if you want to become a little bit more of a morning person. But my other tip for you guys, I have a few more. I don't know why I said that like I was ending the video, because I wasn't ending the video. My next tip is to, I don't want to say create a full morning routine, because that can be a little unrealistic. You know when you guys see like those morning routine videos on YouTube and you watch them and you're like, okay, so there's absolutely no way they actually do this morning routine every day, maybe for the first week, or like if you like try to create a morning routine for yourself that's got like 20 steps in it, and you follow it for like your first week of school, and then after that it's wake up 15 minutes before class, or is that just me? I don't know, but I feel like nobody actually follows those like 20-step morning routines. So just create one simple thing. Pick one simple thing that you like to do in the morning before you have to do your daily responsibilities or things like that. So whether that be you like to cook an extra extravagant breakfast, for me, I'm kind of okay with just a protein shake, so that's not really me. But if you love to cook and you want to make yourself an awesome breakfast, give yourself time for that in your morning routine. For me, I love to read. As you guys can see, I have many books on my shelf here, so I love reading, and I love reading in the morning. I feel like it just is a great start to my day. So I give myself like 15 or 20 minutes to read like a chapter or two of whatever book that it is that I'm reading. So I like to do that. That gives me something to look forward to when I'm waking up in the morning. Even if it's just something as simple as having coffee, that can really give you motivation to wake up in the morning if you have something that you enjoy. Also, I'm not trying to like shame you if you do like a 20-step morning routine. I wish I could do that. So if something like that works for you, then you should definitely implement something like that. That you can do, and if it'll make your morning better, then I 100% encourage that you do that. My next tip is one that I know none of you guys want to hear, and it's super obvious, but I need to say this. You guys have to go to bed early if you want to be a morning person. Like, I cannot stress this enough. You're not going to be a morning person if you go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm a total night owl, and I know that if you go to bed way too late, there's no way. Maybe you will be able to get out of bed and like do the stuff you need to do, but there's absolutely no way you are going to be happy about doing it, and there's going to be days where you sleep in because your body's needing to catch up on sleep and stuff like that. So I'm not saying that you need to go to bed at 9 p.m. because nobody wants to do that either. But for me, going to bed at 11 p.m. is a pretty reasonable time because it's not too early, but it will also give me 8 hours of sleep if I need to wake up at 7. So I try to aim to go to bed between 11 and midnight because I definitely am that type of person who like needs 8 hours of sleep. I got 6 hours of sleep the other night and I was like, I could not get anything done. I was so dead. So give yourself the right amount of sleep that you need. Maybe it's 7 hours, maybe it's 8, maybe you're one of those crazy people who can survive on 5 or 6, but get the right amount of sleep that you need and that is healthy for you. I know the recommended is like 7 to 8 hours, so try to aim for that. And usually that doesn't mean that you have to go to bed super early, but go to bed 7 to 8 hours before you have to wake up, please, because it's a straight fact. You're not gonna be a morning person. You're not gonna like waking up if you are not getting enough sleep. Another tip to make yourself a little bit more of a morning person, if you're like the type of person who can easily get out of bed but is maybe not so motivated to actually start their day, making a good breakfast is so essential. I saw this TikTok the other day that's like, hey, we need to normalize eating breakfast because why is this like so like why does everyone talk about not eating breakfast? Like, we all need it. So eating breakfast is going to make you so much more awake throughout your day, whether you like to eat first thing when you wake up or if you like to wait a bit before waking up, or wait a little bit after waking up, if I could actually speak. So basically find a time that you actually like to eat in the morning. So whether you eat before you get ready or you eat after you get ready, whatever you would prefer to do, but please eat in the morning. It will give you so much energy and it will wake you up so much more. It doesn't even need to be complicated. Like, I know that I personally said that I drink a lot of protein shakes, and if you guys have ever watched my vlogs, you guys know that I'm always just grabbing a protein shake and going, but it totally counts. Just have something and it will wake you up. As well as drinking water, I like to fill up my water bottle every single morning and just have so much water. It wakes you up, it makes you feel more refreshed, your brain feels so much less foggy if you wake up and have water. And have your water, please, for the love of God, before you have like your coffee or whatever. Have at least a little bit of water before that. And if you want to make it fun, add some lemon, add some fruits, whatever you want. Your morning routine should be fun. And that's kind of transitioning into my final tip. There's so much stuff that we are obligated to do during the day, like work or school and homework and sports and all that stuff. So many things that we're obligated to. Take the morning for yourself. Spend a little bit of time on your phone, spend some time reading a book, spend some time cooking, all the stuff that we kind of talked about in this video. Spend some time doing that. Spend a decent amount of time getting ready. I know so many of us are in online classes right now because of the coronavirus and stuff. So still spend time getting ready. I know in my most recent video, my first day of school, get ready with me, I was talking about how like, yeah, I'm doing Zoom class. Yes, I am still doing my makeup. And the reason for that is because it just makes me happy. I like waking up first thing and doing something for myself in the morning, as opposed to just waking up and going instantly into school. It's just nice to get to sit down at my desk and watch some Netflix while I am getting ready. And just spend some time doing that. So spend some time in the morning for yourself, even if you are staying home and you're working from home or doing school from home. Spend some time getting ready, put on a cute outfit, do your hair, do your makeup, do whatever makes you happy, and just spend some time with yourself. I'm not a huge person who's into meditating or anything like that, but if you like meditating, spend some time meditating. Spend some time doing a workout. Morning workouts are not my thing, but I know for a lot of people they are. So kind of just look at what you like to do and what's going to make you feel energized, because if you put a little bit of time into yourself and your self-care into the morning, you're going to have a much better day. You're going to be more productive. You're going to learn to enjoy mornings so much more if you're actually putting in some time and doing things for you. You're gonna become more of a morning person. The reason why we hate mornings so much, I feel like, is because we're so used to being rushed, and they're just not a good experience because we're rushed, running to get somewhere, we're late, we don't have time to eat, stuff like that. But if we make them an enjoyable experience for ourselves, there's no reason why we all cannot be somewhat of morning people. I'm not trying to make it seem like you'll be a morning person all the time, but it's definitely gonna help you become more of a morning person if you actually have something to look forward to in the mornings. Okay guys, thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to be all for today's video. I really hope some of these tips helped you guys transition your sleep schedule. I know that they've definitely been helping me the past few weeks. So please let me know if they help you, and why don't you guys drop some more tips in the comments, because we all know we could all use more tips when it comes to being a morning person. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did not already, and follow me on my social media and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I think that's about it. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye!